when it comes to helping our students to be successful in getting their high school diploma, we have no limits. We have different ways to support our students, from having flexible schedules in the morning, in the evenings, providing free childcare, giving them an iPad if they need one, meeting with students on Saturdays and Sundays at Starbucks if they need to. We go above and beyond to help them realize their potential. You know, for a comprehensive high school, to get a high school diploma, you need 220 credits. Unlike Coachella Valley Adult School, you only need 160. So that's a great support, because we understand that they are busy, they have kids, they have to go to the bank, they have to do the oil change, they have to go to the hospital, they have to take the kids to get their shots, and we are trying to put together a system that is going to fit their needs.
15 years ago, my daughter attended this school, and I was having a conversation recently with her, and she reminded me. She knew I needed to attain my high school diploma. I actually left high school when I was in the 11th grade, so I had credits. I just needed to finish some of the credits that I needed for my high school diploma. I think the biggest challenge was, because you've been away from school for so long, going back to school. You know, I'm gonna start taking math, science, and that was challenging. When I met my teacher, Missy, I remember sitting with her and I had a bit of an anxiety attack. It was daunting, it was scary, and she said to me, I will accept any excuse, but I will not accept you quitting. And I took those words to heart. Now, I am getting ready to go back to school. I'm gonna take some classes at COD, one of our colleges here in the desert, so I can further my education in the fitness industry, to be able to help others.
My role as a coach is to work with different ESL teachers and help them to grow as a teacher, to confirm best practices when they are teaching English.
I've learned a technique, it's called gradual release. And what that is, it's a 4-part technique. This coaching that I received, it's opened up my eyes, not only to help myself, but to help the students as well.
I have noticed that students own their learning. Students get so engaged right now because they know exactly what they need to produce. They know exactly what they need to learn, and after that they need to show what they have learned through the success criteria. The teaming, that it unifies all the teachers, we're all doing the same structure. So that is important as a team.
The main goal here for the ESL class is for students to get exposed to the English language, get familiarized with the English language, and really learn the language to the point where they want to keep learning, not just the language, but eventually even signing up to GED classes, get their high school diploma, and try to get a better job, and who knows, maybe even go into a community college and get their degree. So we have different levels in ESL, depending on the level that the student is in. Once they do an assessment and they come into the school, depending on the level or the amount of points they get assigned to either a level 1, level 2, level 3, or level 4 class. So again, the variety of classes, the variety of teachers, I think is what makes us very unique.
When I just arrived here in the United States, I need to communicate with many people, and I'm looking for a school to learn English, and I found CV Adult School. The school has helped me with my abilities to learn English. I increase my speaking, my listening, and I feel more comfortable to communicate with other people. I'm thinking put up a business about healthy, holistic life, and because the school has provided me other class, like nutrition class, business class, I thinking put on a new business here in the United States to help another people.
Harvey Mackay said that you cannot buy a reputation, you have to earn it. And I think throughout the years, Coachella Valley Adult School has delivered great results. Our students are the ones who go out in the community and they spread the word about the wonderful job our principal, Jeremy Wishendale, our friendly staff, the knowledgeable counselor, and the supportive teachers, and a beautiful campus are offering those great services here.
I'm a direct example of an impact. My mom heard about the program, the Coachella Valley Adult School. She signed up for the GED classes to get her high school diploma. She got her high school diploma, and she's now working for the district as a janitor. That was one of the big reasons why I was able to go to college, go to UC Berkeley. She was a big inspiration. And if it hadn't been for the Coachella Valley Adult School, I probably wouldn't be here. Who knows?
I started with the citizenship program in 1992, so this is my 33rd consecutive year doing citizenship classes, and I have a little over 5,000 students who have become citizens since 1992. And the program builds confidence in the students by issuing to students the materials to take home that are necessary to have them study outside the class, as well as providing them an opportunity to recite and answer questions regarding the application. The students, in terms of limited English, they get an opportunity to speak, read, and write basic English within the structure of my class, so assist them bilingually so that the materials are both in English and in Spanish so they can better understand the concepts.
I have been living in the United States since 2016. I came from Afghanistan, and women are still fighting for their right over there. I was not able to finish my school, and I really wanted to continue my education. And the reason I came to this school to get education, get some ESL classes, first improve my language, second be ready to get my citizenship, and also I work beside those two classes on my high school diploma GED classes. I did all of these three. I learned the language, and with the help of Mr. Salis, my husband, both of us had a class with him, and we were able to pass our class and test and get the citizenship and be American citizens. And beginning of 2024, I got my high school diploma. And on last year, on fall semester, I joined the college, and I want to be a medical assistant in the future. I'm working on my associated degree in health science, and I want to continue as much as I can.
When I came to work in 2015, we had close to 200 graduates. 10 years later, we just had last year the largest graduation ever at Coachella Valley Adult School with over 500 graduates. So that's more than a 50% increase graduation rate. I think in education, we have to be consistent. With our students, we try to keep the same strategies, the same programs. If we see that having flexible schedules work, like in the morning and during the evening, then we leave it like that. If we know that many students have kids and they don't have anybody who can supervise those kids at home or children, then the principal opened a new childcare facility, free of charge. If students are in Salton City or a remote place where there is no internet, at one time we were providing routers, for them to have better connectivity. And I think those are really good factors that influence our student graduation rate.